Like, I'm sure I've said this to you before, it's like the dog looking at you and you wag the tail.
Yeah.
If I haven't, right? Have I or no?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, so this is just like this, right? So if we set the wrist this way,
Yep.
pretty much you've loaded the wrist joints the way I want and the forearm stuff.
Okay.
And then you would turn like this.
Okay.
And the idea was you just bring it back the same way.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The only difference is you're down here, right?
Yep.
You go back over there, you're feeling that action like this, and then it's the same way, right? It's the same idea.
I see.
It's working out to the ball with the circle from your body rotation.
Got it.
But it's not any different than up here doing this
I see.
and doing this. He likes the dog.
Wagging the dog.
Wagging the dog. Whoa. And then when you come through, you're going to unwind and just move all the arms around like here. You know, you're just going to move everything. You're not going to switch the wrist joints very much. You'll be turning and letting it go. So if I were to go here like this, that's kind of the wrist joint action, right? Bend it back. And nothing really changed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see.
That's the differentiator right there. That makes sense. Yeah, very good. Really got the compression on that ball in one swing. So that was the difference though, right?
Yep.
You kind of associated with this at some point in your practice at home.
Yeah, exactly.
And we had it here on the way down, and I was just saying just move it through this way being at impact. Nothing's really changed from here, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that way.
Yeah, yeah. And it felt a lot more stable too.
Yeah, right there was compression of the ball. Different. This is what you were doing, right? You were doing what we call radial ulnar hinging, right? So you're shortening the arc and lengthening, and it's pretty volatile but very fast.
Yep.
So you'd hit some wonderful shots and then hit some clunkers. Mm-hmm. This one here is a much slower process.
Got it.
Okay, and it's going to come in and be much more solid and on an arc, like an incline arc, right? When you're coming in this way. And then you would just release it and let it go over here after, rather than this big torquey look here, right?
Right.
Now it's more, you know, you can move your arms across your chest, move your chest with your arms, add the pivot to it.
So it's sort of cocking, you know, horizontal.
It is. It's kind of a side hinge, if you will. Yeah.
So it's sort of,
there you
it's
go.
more
Yeah.
like this than this.
Yeah, I wouldn't say zero flat,
Sure.
but I think it's more of what you're feeling. Yeah, as it's coming down, it's coming more from a side angle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely the old school from you is this way, right? I mean, that was just like insanity.
All day long, man.
So remember the punch, shot, size, swing, right? There you go. Let's see a little sailor out there like that. Out to the green post. Okay. Remember we had the kind of the Fleetwood idea? This Tommy Fleetwood look where you just rotate through, right?
Just a little.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So, I mean, the way it works with all this stuff is like, first you need to be able to do it with